Hi there and welcome back to the M5stack official channel. I'm Luke and this week we're going to be looking at the M5Camera modules. You may have seen on our store there are two different types of the camera. One that comes without a case, which is just a regular ESP32 camera. We'll talk about what other functions that it can have later, but let's first have a look at the M5Camera. It comes in a case like this, and on opening it we can see it comes with a USB cable, has a nice case with the usual Lego holes that most of our units come with, and also some Lego pieces to make a nice stand for it. So what's the difference between these two then? The ESP32 camera, of course, comes without a case, but it's not just a case that makes the M5Cam different. It also comes with extended PSram for more advanced projects such as OpenCV and facial recognition. But looking on the inside, you might notice that the cameras look kind of similar. However, there are a few spaces on the chip where we can see that there are some spaces left where a chip could be attached to. Over here, there's 4 pins where a microphone could be soldered into. There's also a place for a BME 280 sensor, which can sense the temperature, altitude, and a few other sensors. And then this place here, we can also put it in a chip, which gives it accelerometer functionality. These are all available by request. And if you want this custom solution, then you can just send us an email to this email and we'll make sure to add those extra functionality in for you. So when you buy the camera, it also already comes with the firmware flashed on it. But of course, the firmware may update from time to time. So in this video, we're also going to show you how you can update the firmware on the M5Camera. So we're going to need our USB cable and a laptop. Let's have a look at how we flash the firmware. First of all, make sure you have the Scilab's USB to UART or CP210X drivers installed. You can see in one of our other videos how to install these. To start with, let's go to flow.m5stack.com and go to the settings panel in the corner and then choose the burner for your system. Save it to your computer. I'll be saving mine to the desktop. Once it's downloaded, unzip the package and then open it. Depending on which version of macOS you're using, you may have some issues at this point, which can be easily resolved by following the steps in this other video. Once we've opened the burner, you can choose from M5Cam PSram if you're using the PSram version of the cam, and then click the flash tool. Or alternatively, if you're using the regular ESP cam, you can choose M5Cam version 2. Now let's have a look at how you do this if you're on Windows. Again, make sure you have the drivers installed and go to your device manager to see which COM port your camera is attached to. Then we'll open up the burner, choose the COM port, and then set the baud rate. And same again here, if we're using the PSram cam, make sure you choose that firmware. If you're using the regular, choose M5Cam version 1 or 2, 2 being the most stable. Now that we've successfully flashed the firmware, we can go about connecting to the camera via our browser or a mobile device. So we'll connect to its access point by searching in our Wi-Fi settings for M5Cam or M5 PSram, depending on which firmware you flash to your device. Once it's connected, we'll open a browser and input the device's IP address, which is 192.168.4.1. And now we can see the video feed on the screen of our device. So that's it today for the simple setup of the camera. Of course, we can do much more than just sending its video feed to another device. With Arduino and ESP IDF environments, we can do so much more cool stuff with it, such as OpenCV, or ESP have also documented a project called ESP which is used for facial recognition as a form of OpenCV. And so we can use these libraries with the ESP-Camera or the M5Camera to add into our more advanced projects. We'll be coming back with some videos on that later. For now, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you were able to set up your camera. If you have any issues, make sure to leave them down in the comments, and we'll see you next time. Take care.